everyone? Before you move on with this vlog, I have something to tell you if you don't already know. March 22nd to the 24th, I'll be holding the largest wholesaling real estate event in Dallas, Texas. I'm bringing you the top producers and top gurus around the country. And not only that, I have a special guest speaker, somebody that I look up to. Gary V is going to be in the building. So make sure you take your time and purchase your tickets now to the event in the link below. And enjoy the vlog.
All right, everybody said they can hear me. Studio's fire. Thank you. He said it looked like 2022. 2022. Futuristic. What's up, Rob Carr? Okay, cool. So everybody can hear me. All right, here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I apologize for being late, man. I really do. We are in a brand new studio. We've actually built out a 5,000 square foot creative space just to bring you guys like more stuff. And then I also wanted to create something for the community. Take me to the straight cam. Can we do that?
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
Can you take me to the straight cam? So basically what we're doing is we built out this crazy studio. This is one of the 2 podcast rooms that we have. We have a 20 by 20 psych wall. We have crazy edit bays, live studios. All this stuff you guys are seeing is brand new. We've been building it since January 1st. But you guys may see on the camera angle, I'm not sure what if we go back to the wide shot, we can see this desk here. And what you see on this desk is like a Monopoly table. Let me actually back up my my laptop. But this is not, I cannot touch this. So we built a table where this is like epoxy. This has nothing to do with real estate. I'm just excited about this space. So I want to show you guys. This right here is epoxy. So underneath is actually a Monopoly board. And it's not a regular Monopoly board. It's actually a Winston Salem Monopoly board. And that's where I lived, Winston Salem, North Carolina. Am I good now? So basically, what this is I can't touch any of this. You have just Monopoly pieces and like a board game got spread it out. By the way, I always win in Monopoly. So what I'm doing today, they says it's slightly lagged. I wonder what's slightly lagged.
It's probably the internet.
Can you go out and check it?
Yeah.
So basically, I wanted to do this live, and I think I'm going to try to make it like a regular weekly thing where we do live. A cool thing about what we've tested is this studio was able to take live calls. So we're going to be calling people live, actually. And one of the reasons why I did this today is I actually want to speak with the people that did the 30-day challenge. And most of you know the 30-day challenge. I think it the 15th of February, something like that. So what we're going to do here is call somebody, the 2 winners today. We're going to call the 2 winners today and see exactly, tell them exactly that they won. This is George and Lillian?
Yeah.
Cool.
Take 2.
Oh, this is loud. If you guys can hear the phone ringing, press 1.
Hello.
Hey, this is Max. How you doing?
Good. This is Lillian.
Lillian, how?
And George.
And he said, wait, don't forget me and George is here. How you guys doing?
Good.
I love it. So obviously the reason why I am calling you is because you participated in the 30-day challenge, correct?
Yeah, Matt, can you speak up a little bit?
Oh, you can't hear me. Okay. You can't hear, can you hear me now? Am I a little bit better?
Yeah, I can. We can hear you.
Oh, wow. Let's blame J-Rock on that one. And Dave. Dave said it's him too. All right, so basically, you guys participated in the actual 30-day wholesaling challenge. You submitted all your information to Denise, and it looks like You are one, two of you, since you guys tag team me. Your brother and sister, right?
Yes.
So your brother and sister wholesale. You mind telling me how old you guys are?
Yeah, I'm Lillian. I'm 25.
And I'm 28.
So a 25 and 28-year-old brother and sister team literally did the 30-day challenge and got their. Is this your first deal?
Yes.
Wow.
First deal, man.
First deal. All right. First of all, congratulations. If I had a bell in here in this room, I would ring it.
I know.
Man,
I don't.
that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a bell.
We need a bell.
Listen, on top of that, I'm going to bring you a bell to We Live 19. Don't worry. I am going to bring you a bell. I'm going to sign it, and you're going to put it in your office, and that's what you're going to be ringing.
Yeah, that's right.
So, look, congratulations. What you've won, I think you won a one-on-one session with me. I don't remember how long it is. Half an hour, whatever. We're going to kick it at We Live 19. Just you two and the other winner. We're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about. It could be nothing related to real estate or all related to real estate. I'm gonna give you guys the game. But before I let you guys off of this call, here's what I want to do. I want you to tell me the steps you took to get your first deal and what was the breakthrough and what day of the 30-day challenge you got the breakthrough and when you got your contract. So I don't know which one you want to speak, but tell the audience listening, which is about 230 people right now, plus this is going to go live somewhere else tomorrow, but let me know.
All right, well, let's see. I mean, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. So we got this deal driving for dollars. We followed everything that you said to do. We drove for dollars pretty much it was like every other day almost.
I like it. I love it. So do you remember what day you found this property?
I don't remember the exact day, but I know we signed the contract on January 22nd.
January 22nd. And when did the challenge start? I think it was January.
Honestly, we were a couple days into it.
We're only a couple days into it.
Because the challenge only started. It started 7 days. So you literally got your contract on about the 7th day.
Yeah, because we actually got it signed initially a couple days before January 22nd. We just had to re-sign it that day. But yeah, we got the contract only a couple days into it.
Wow. So taking massive action.
I'll tell you what, though, we were driving before the challenge started, but when it started, we were like, yeah, we're definitely,
we're putting in work beforehand, Max, for sure. Like we were driving lots, we're putting in lots of hours on the weekends, driving everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're already putting in work. The challenge was just, all right, let's really ramp it up.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity for us to get our first deal and possibly, win. And I mean, here we are.
Wow. So that's crazy to me. And how much did this lead cost you?
Man, nothing but gas money.
Gas time, man. That's all it costs. That's all it costs.
I love this. So it just costs you some gas, and that's why I tell people you don't got to have a lot of money. You don't really got to have much, as long as you can fill up your tank and drive around. So now that you guys are you're driving around, you find a property. Tell me what the property looked like.
It looked like trash.
Man, you could barely see this property, man. I mean, the roof is all messed up. You could tell this house is old, aged, windows busted. I mean, it shows every single sign of distress that you could possibly check off the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so you found this driving for dollars. Let's see here. So you went driving. You found this driving for dollars. It was distressed. It looked like crap. Was this a vacant property?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so vacant property. How do you get a hold of the owner?
We skip traced them. REI skip.
REI skip, man. Tell you what, that's all you got to do.
Skip trace.
So wait, hold on. We were using Landglide.
Yeah.
So we definitely downloaded Landglide. Saved, put a pin on the location. That gave us most of the information that we needed to do to get it skip traced.
Yeah.
So once we did that, we got that and a bunch of other properties skip traced. Got in contact with the owner.
Yep.
And I mean,
and as soon as I called him, I was like, "Yeah, are you interested in a cash offer for the property?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, perfect."
So what was his motivation other than it was vacant?
Well, pretty much he's had the property for a while. He had no intentions and no money to fix it. He had moved out a while before, and it was just basically taking out property taxes out of his pocket. So he wanted to get it off his hands, and we were the people to do it.
Perfect. I like it. So now that you found the property, you got a hold of the buyer. who threw out the first number when you started negotiating?
So he wasn't. We actually did. He wasn't trying to give us an offer. He was saying like, you know, people across the street wanted this and the third, and I was just like, look, man, this is what we can give you.
Yeah, we saw the condition, man, and it was like, listen, we can't give you much, but you know, we had already come up with a number in our minds, like, all right, well, we really got to start low because we don't know what else we could possibly, you know, what else as far as the repair costs. I mean, we had an idea, but we really didn't have an idea. So our whole thing was, all right, let's start at an uncomfortably low number and see where it goes. And I got to give props to my sister because she is the one who, I had a number, it was about double that.
Wow.
And then we had a conversation, and you were like, nah, we got to offer like half of that.
Listen, Max, I'm the one.
He was about to give away money.
Max, let me tell you, I'm the one that'll go straight for it. Like, listen, we got to go low. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem taking any heat that they have. We went low. And as soon as we offered $5K, and he was like, all right, you know what? You know, I'm going to think about it. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Next morning, this dude hit me up, and I saw the voicemail. I saw the transcript of the voicemail. I was like, hey, it's such and such. I think I'm going to take you up on your offer. I sent it right over to my brother. I was like, let's go.
It was surreal, Max. It was surreal, man. It was like, wait a minute, time out. We actually hit him at a really low offer, and he said yes. And this is actually happening.
So imagine this. You actually you're going to offer 10K. You're going to leave $5,000 on the table, and that's why it's making that uncomfortable first low offer is the reason why people say it, because you would have left that $5,000 on the table. Now tell me this: where are you guys located at?
Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Is that South Jersey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
perfect.
man. We're like 10 minutes from Philly.
Okay, so you're in South Jersey. Everybody says that market is aggressive. It's hard. It's so many people wholesaling. You got first time. You went driving for dollars. You find a house. You put the house in reiskip.com. You get the number back. You call a bunch of people. You throw out a lowball offer, and he says, "I'm gonna think about it." And then he calls you the next morning and says, "I will take your offer." Now you've got a property under contract. How the heck did you find your cash buyer?
Man, that was a whole nother situation.
Let's talk about it. I want to hear it. Just talk about it.
Yeah, well, so I mean, we use all the strategies that we've come across by you and a bunch of other people, man. So we started calling people off Craigslist. We started calling landlords that were renting properties. We pulled a list from ListSource. Yep. So we went on Facebook. I mean, we just did everything you could think of to try and contact cash buyers and build up our list. Once we did that, we still didn't have a big list. I mean, how many people did we have on our cash buyers?
Not that many, like 20 to 30.
Not many, man. Less than like 30 cash buyers. But we already had this property under contract, so we're like, well, here's the time. Let's send out a blast. So we sent out a text blast. We sent out an email blast.
Yeah, we put it up. We put it on Facebook.
We put it up on Facebook. Yep. We put it up on Craigslist. Yep. I mean, we did everything, and then we actually took one of the strategies that they talk about on Wholesaling Inc. And we had a showing on the property.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So you did a highest and best sale.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah. We did.
But the way that we got the buyer was that we actually. Well, this is a different buyer, but we actually also put it on our local South Jersey.
Yeah, we joined up. We joined up with one of the local RIA groups. Mm-hmm. Signed up before we even ever went to a meeting, and posted the property on that website. And what they do is essentially they create a website for you, and then I guess everybody who's in the RIA gets like this email blast, and like our property was on there. And I think it was. I think I put it on a Sunday, and I tell you what, man, I got a phone call Monday morning from a gentleman asking me if that property was still available. I mean,
and he gave us our highest.
And he actually gave us our highest offer after the show.
Yep, but ended up backing out of.
So the original buyer that offered a high amount backed out.
Yes.
Okay, so let me back up because I thought this was going to be a short phone
call.
No.
Just get it in the contract.
I mean, your first deal sounds like a train wreck. So you get the property under $5,000. You start to get traction by actually putting it in your local RIA, you get a guy from the RIA that makes an offer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you accept this offer, I believe, right?
Absolutely. This was our highest offer.
Well, initially, so
Yeah.
I worked it a little bit because we did have some other buyers. I mean, we did have one crazy offer on Facebook, and I kind of used that to negotiate with him, and he was actually looking to do business, particularly in like that township. So he was chomping at the bit, like, well, how much do I have to give you to buy it? And I was like, all right, well, if you really want to buy it, you got to give us this. And I was like, you know, if you say this is what you're going to give us, you got the property.
So is it?
Wait,
is this the same George that was going to give away the $5,000 in the beginning is now redeeming himself?
Yes.
Back
yeah, I mean, listen,
Right, exactly.
don't get it twisted, man.
You had to redeem yourself.
I had to, man. I work in sales on a day-to-day basis.
Okay,
I
cool.
had to do car sales. So,
Okay.
so I had to redeem myself. I'm like, all right, we gonna maximize this. Don't worry about this. I got this.
Okay, I like that. So this guy backs out.
Yeah, so he gave us our highest offer at $25K, which obviously would have been a $20K assignment. So we were like excited. We were super hyped, right? And then we come to find out my brother, he takes another trip to the property, the
final inspection.
Potential buyer and my brother, and he finds a pipe. Tell him the story. Found a pipe.
All right, so our buyer finds a pipe in the backyard, and he asked me, well, what is this, man? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, I think like there's like an oil tank like underneath this property, and I didn't know. And the property did need a whole new HVAC. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any experience with any oil tank. I didn't even know what an oil tank was. But he gave me the look like, you know, this could possibly kill the deal type of thing. And I'm like, all right, well, like, let's kind of do our homework and figure this out, man. So, you know, over the course of a week, I mean, he's going back, and this dude's actually an architect from Columbia, man, from Columbia University.
So he's getting scared.
He knows his stuff. Yeah, I thought he knew his stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So he does this kind of homework and investigation and goes to the township and back and forth, and ultimately decides, like, I think there's an oil tank underneath here. Only God knows how much it's going to cost, like, to get this thing out of the ground, and possibly, like, if there's any environmental damage. I mean, that's just going to kill the whole. That's going to kill the whole deal. So that's essentially what happened. So we had another buyer. I got back in contact with him and said, hey, like, this is what's going on. I don't know if there's an oil tank in the ground or not, you know, but obviously, like, if there is, it's going to kill the deal.
So, Max, let me stop him right there. So this guy always giving away money. He's like, all right, we got to figure out if there's an oil tank. And to potentially figure that out, it's like $500-600.
Like $500.
And I'm like, what do you want us to pay for it? I'm like, we're not paying for this. Like, he wants the property. He needs to figure it out. So he's like, all right, I'll tell him. So the guy's like, okay, I'll send out a guy to figure out if there's an oil tank there. Long story short, there was no oil tank, and we proceeded to move on with the deal. He gave us an offer of 21. And this dude was just teetering back and forth. He was not signing the contract for whatever reason. We went on for about 2 weeks of just trying to get.
Just got this contract signed today. Like, he said yes, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. He sent the earnest deposit before he signed the contract. That's how nutty this was. Like,
wow,
it was just ridiculous. So yeah, our first deal was definitely a little bit of a train wreck, but hey, we got it done.
That's all that matters, is getting it done. So how long did you allow yourself on the buy when you got into the agreement to buy it?
How long did we allow ourselves to what?
Yeah, how long was your contract with the seller?
Oh, it was like a month. It was like a month and a week, maybe.
Yeah, it was a little bit more.
Well, we had to get an extension.
Yeah, we did get an extension, a 2-week extension.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I love it, man. So this is great. I love the sister and brother duo. I love that you guys are out there smashing it. Now, let me know. So, what is your assignment fee on this property?
So, in total, we will get a check for $16,000.
Wow. And when is this set to close?
It's set to close on March 4th.
I love this. I just love this story. You guys got to send me. You guys got to send me a copy of the check. Obviously, you impressed Denise with your story. She really loved it. I'm just excited for you. What I'm going to do for you, both of you, is I'm going to give you a We Live mastermind ticket, which is valued at $5,000. So basically, get 2 tickets at a 10 grand value, and that means you fly in. You're going to be in the mastermind session, which is all day Thursday. So when you fly into this hotel, fly in Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, and then we have a steak dinner on Thursday night as well. You're going to get to be in the room with Gary V himself, with 50 other people. So we're just going to have fun. I want to reward you for taking action and doing the challenge, and I'm glad you're able to show everybody that you got this deal without using money, literally gas money. So I cannot wait to see you both. We're going to spend some time one-on-one, and congratulations, you just won yourself a pair of tickets valued at $5,000 apiece. So,
Max, thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you guys both. Man. Congrats to you.
You're really just one deal away, man.
And explain when you say that. Now, when you say that, because you just said it, I say it a lot. But you just said you're one deal. What does it mean to you?
Literally, like, you know, when you're in the Facebook group and you're seeing all these stories, like you're like living vicariously through these people, you know, saying congrats, you're happy for them. And you know it's doable. You show that it's doable. But when you actually do it and you go through it.
So close, man. No matter how long, like, Max, when I tell you, man, like, when we had our ups and downs, we had our times where we were geeked up and rah-rah. Then we had our times like, man, we're not seeing any results.
Yeah.
But, like, literally, if you just keep going, you keep crawling, you keep driving, you keep doing exactly what you got to do. You're just consistent. Yeah. Just by chance, you can come across the deal.
Right. And Max, guess what else? Somebody hit us up and asked what our lead source was. Guess what we told them?
Consistency, bro.
Baby.
I love it, man. I love you guys' story. I love the energy. I can't wait to see you guys in a few short weeks. Make sure you get on those plane tickets. Book your hotel. Go ahead and book your hotel now since you know you're coming. It costs $0 to book it because you only pay when you get there. So go to WeLive19hotels.com. Go ahead and book your hotel room. Did you guys cuss each other out at brother and sister fight when you were doing this? I just want to know the records at all. Did you cuss each other out?
No, we didn't. We didn't curse each other out.
All right, cool. I just want to know.
We've been on the same page.
I love it.
That doesn't mean it'll never happen.
I love it, man. So I can't wait to see you guys Thursday in the mastermind session. Congratulations to both of you. And like you said, you're one deal away. And I'm so proud of both of you. And I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
All right. Thanks so much, Max. Thank you so much.
Get down there, man.
All right. So, man, that was awesome. This is obviously we're in a brand new studio. Everything is brand new. And we are here in this brand new studio. We have audio difficulties. The video, we showed up late, all because this is brand new. So we're running like a 2-camera system. We got 3, a brand new, everything in here is brand new. So we're testing everything out. And on top of that, we're putting together the largest wholesaling conference ever put on. So, man, my team is awesome. Thank you to everybody. So what you just heard was a brother and sister team that just won a pair of tickets by completing a actual 30-day elite challenge and getting a deal just by driving for dollars. But we're not done yet. We have one more person that we're going to call. Let's jump right into it. J-Rock's queuing up the phone. You guys know J-Rock. J-Rock's been with me for over a year now. Dave is in. Is this Brittany? Brittany, did I wake you up? This is Maxwell. How are you doing? I am doing great. Guess what?
What, man?
You did the 30-day challenge, right?
Yeah.
You got yourself a deal, didn't you?
Yeah.
You emailed Denise, didn't you?
I sure did.
She loved your story. I loved your story. So I am giving you free tickets to We Live 19.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm not just giving you regular tickets either. I'm giving you the $5,000 ticket, which is a mastermind session that starts on Thursday morning. And you're going to get a private steak dinner. You're going to get to one-on-one time with me and Gary V. And you're going to get to go to the party on Saturday night.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You love it, right?
I called this. I saw this. I visualized it. I wrote it down, and it's happening.
I'm so excited.
I am happy for you. I am so happy for you.
Thank you.
So tell me this question. Answer this question for me. I want to know the details of your deal. When did you find it? What day did you find it? What were you doing when you find it? Just walk me through it.
Okay. So, of course, you started the challenge on, I think, the 14th. And I did that. I got the high zip codes, and I actually had been kind of getting leads in referrals, dropping for dollars, and I got a referral for a lead. And we run a wholesaling rental table meetup in our market for people who want to get into wholesaling and, kind of learn that type of thing. Well, they were all scared and wanted to cold call us, so I cold called the referral lead and got the seller on the phone, and she was talking herself down, and everybody was getting excited, and we ended up getting on the contract the next day. It's been crazy. Like, everything happened so quick.
So you're getting leads from referrals, people handing you leads, and you take the initiative and you make that cold call.
Yes.
And you and that one phone call, somebody you just noticed right away she wants to sell.
She was ready, and apparently there was other people involved, but I built a rapport with her, and it was smooth like butter. Didn't even expect it. I was just trying to teach people how to cold call.
This is awesome. So this is what I'm getting. So I just called somebody else that won as well, right? I picked two people. It seems like going and networking with people is what made your deal come through, right? They found their buyer. They found their buyer through going through a local RIA or something like that. So tell me what market you're in.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. I love that little town.
It's awesome.
That's what Dave goes and kicks it during the national championship games or something like that. He's always down. But
pretty affluent too.
Yes, this is crazy. And this is your first deal?
No, I've done a couple, but I came off a break.
Okay, you went into retirement and you came back, and now you've just fired up. You're ready to go, and it all came from cold calling.
Cold calling, man. We're close. Tomorrow will be 10 deals this year so far.
Wow.
Just nuts, man. Like 10 properties.
Wow.
Insane.
I love these stories. I love making these phone calls. I love talking to people that go out and take action and actually change their life. And you are a true testament of being one deal away. And obviously, I cannot wait to meet you. You and I have some one-on-one time. That's part of what you just, you just won here is that one-on-one time with me. You're gonna. I don't know if you know Gary V like I know Gary V, but
I don't.
You better start watching his videos. He gonna fire you up, girl. He's gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure you get a pair of Gary V's as well. I didn't mention that to the last one, but you're gonna get some of his shoes. You're gonna get one-on-one with him. Start watching his videos. The guy's fired up, and I'm just excited to meet you. And what I'm really, really excited about is for you to share your story with 1,499 other wholesalers. Some of them that's done deals, some that's never done deals. You're gonna see them in the hallways. You're gonna see them on break. And it's just going to be great for you to interact with people so that they look at you and know that it's a possibility for them to get their first deal or for them to scale their business, because you're doing 10 deals already so far this year. You're rocking and rolling. I'm just amazed. I'm happy for you, and I can't wait to meet you.
Thank you for doing this, man. It's really inspirational. Thank you so much.
And you know what? Thank you for going out in the community and teaching other people what you know so far so other people could change their life. But you keep doing what you're doing. You keep making that money. You keep changing people's lives and solving problems. And I will see you in a few short weeks in Dallas, Texas.
I'm super excited. Yes.
Absolutely. So make sure you get with Denise for the details. And I'll see you shortly, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So check this out. We just called two people randomly live, and I'm gonna be calling some of you guys to answer some questions. This is amazing. I'm truly I like doing this. I should probably do this more often. Make this something regular. How about we do a show every week called Ask Max? We'll probably do something like this on YouTube, on Facebook. I think we can stream it to multiple places in our new studio. I think we do this every week. because I like talking to you guys. You know, I get so bogged down sometimes doing this business and making these videos and actually running my real estate business that I don't have the time to respond to everybody's comments. I don't have the time to go into my email. I'm truly busy. And sometimes that's why I really like doing this conference is I get these 2.5, 3 days with everybody and no distractions. I do no real estate during that time. I try not to. Last year I did do a couple deals during the event, but just to be able to be with you guys one-on-one, talk to you, see you in the hallway, and just the energy with being around so many people, like-minded people, is going to be amazing. So here's what I want you to do. Drop those numbers. Drop these numbers because I'm going to be making some more phone calls. I want to talk to more people. I love this. Drop your numbers. And don't forget that you're only one deal away. And I say it all the time, but this is what it really means. You just heard 2 people. Somebody says they're watching on 2% battery in Newport News. He says, call me right now. J-Rock, you ready for this number? Let me see if I can stop this text. He's called on 2% battery. It's 757. You see it?
474 5861.
Make sure we got my volumes up. Yo, Terrence, what's up? This is Max.
Hey, what's up, man?
Man, you got 2% battery life. I had to call you before this ran out.
That was funny.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? I'm doing all right.
That's good. That's good. So, you're wholesaling, I'm guessing, right? You're trying. You already doing it. What's going on?
I'm a newbie, man. I'm starting up. So it's the basics of getting the information and getting the action, putting the action.
Okay, so here's this. You got me on the line. I really get on the phone with people. Ask me a question. I know you got something burning in you right now. How can I help you?
What can lead me to that first deal, man?
So if you've been listening, and what I say is, first of all, you got to be consistent with something. And what part of the state of America are you in?
I'm in Newport News, Virginia.
Okay, so you're in Virginia, Newport News. This is good. You're able to drive for dollars. I'm assuming you have a car?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so put some gas in that thing and drive around on the weekends. I don't care if you got a full-time job. I don't care if you got 2 full-time jobs. Drive on the weekends and go driving for dollars. And I'm telling you, that's going to change your life.
Okay.
And
gotcha. I had somebody else tell me the same thing. So
Yeah.
that's exactly how I started off. I found you were the inspiration, man. I seen one of your videos out of nowhere, and I checked it out. I was like, all right, this is something I can do. So when I got home, I got off work, went home, was like, I'm about to go drive for dollars. And that's exactly what I did. I went around my neighborhood and started taking pictures, getting the addresses, and started looking them up.
I love the energy, man. You got to keep consistent. What I want you to do is spend every spare time you have, or make some time, or don't watch any more football, don't watch any more basketball. Tell yourself you're not going to watch any more sports or do anything that's not going to add value to your life until you get your first deal. And if you do that, I promise you, with the consistency that you have, you're going to get your first deal before you know it, and it's going to change your life because you're truly only one deal away. So get in that car, drive for dollars, download the Deal Machine app, start driving around, and go out and change your family tree, brother, because I'm telling you, this business right here, if you truly want to solve people's problems and make money, you can become a millionaire very, very fast.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it's good talking to you, man. I hope to see you at We Live. If you can't make it, keep doing your thing, and I will see you next time whenever I come around or you see me live somewhere.
Will do, man. Thanks, man.
Brother, talk to you soon, Terrence. You guys keep dropping these numbers. I don't want you stopping it. Dropped it. Oh, he tried. Brian Rigbu tried to play me like I played him the other day. Oh, it's Maxwell. Oh, it's Brian Rigbu. He's in my chat. Brian Rigbu. Y'all, Brian Rigbu's going to be speaking at We Live 19. The dude's awesome, man. I really like him as a person. He has a really good Yo, Brian, give me I'm going to call you right now, Brian. You better pick up the phone. See if I have his number. So we're gonna call Brian Arigbu, see what he's up to, and then I'm gonna call one of you guys here coming up soon. Brian got jokes. Brian, I'm calling you from a private number. You better pick up.
Yo,
Brian Arigbu, what's up?
Max, what's going on, brother?
You good, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How are you?
That's what I like to hear, man. I'm doing good, man. We're doing a live, so you're live right now in front of Facebook people, over 200 people right now. Man, if you had to drop some heat on people right now, right? I'm putting you on the spot. What would you tell them? Somebody that hasn't done a deal, what would you tell them?
Man, I would say, man, really get down on the numbers, marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, really talking to as many people as you can. And actually, even if you're starting out, I would start to track those KPIs, man. Really see what's working and what's not. You know, a lot of people say, man, I haven't got a deal. This doesn't work. Then I ask them, how many people you talk to? And they say, like, 8. I'm like, come on. So that was, man, that's such a simple, you know what I mean, kind of, tip. But, man, it's so powerful. It's really a numbers game.
That's
just
awesome,
like rolling
man.
the dice in Vegas. After so many rolls, you know, you're going to start to see a probability, you know, and then you could a ratio from hits to, conversion. So you really need to track that stuff and talk to as many people as possible.
I love it, man. So tell people what you're going to be talking about at We Live.
Man, I'm going to be talking about these creative strategies, man. I really recommend people, DM me and say, hey, how could I do a creative deal? And I say, how many wholesale deals have you done? And they said, none. So I would really focus on understanding the basics of a transaction like wholesaling before the creative. But I'm going to be getting down on all of the creative strategies. It's so many, man. There's really so many different ways you could do a deal, with not a lot of risk. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, creative deals for, assignments, and also for cash flow.
I love it, man.
Creating passive income and creating large checks for those deals that don't, fall in that 70% formula,
Exactly. So things that are not wholesalable, you're going to be teaching people what to do with those things that run across those leads that you spend so much time and effort creating, how to turn those into deals also, man. So I wish I could join you and T-Rob this weekend. I think you guys are doing a pop-up in Houston, right?
I know T-Rob is. I actually, I got like a family get-together.
Okay. So.
And, and I got a cousin got a birthday, so I don't think I'll make it, but
Okay. Well, I know T-Rob's going to be in Houston this weekend, so if you guys are in Houston, go check him out and see where he's popping up at. I'm not actually 100% sure. I wish I can make it, but I'm going to be traveling somewhere else, man. But listen, I can't wait for We Live 19. I can't wait to you be spitting that hot fire like Dylon when you get on stage. And, man, we'll talk soon, man.
All right, man. God bless. Appreciate it, Max.
You got it. All right. Who else we gonna call? Who else are we calling right now? I'm gonna do a couple more calls. I like doing this. This is gonna be like a weekly thing. I'm gonna call it Ask Max. Just ask me. I need like a new graphic, guys. Give me the new Ask Max graphics. Listen.
We need a new name for this.
We need a new name? All right, cool. So, hey, listen. All right, so he says we can't. So how about you guys type in? I want to do this type of show every single week. I want you guys to actually, I want you guys to give, not only drop your numbers, but I want you to name the show. What should I name this show if I do it every single week? Cool? No? I haven't got anything yet. And hey, check this out. I'm doing something cool. Obviously, you guys know my team over there at REI Rail. We are doing these things called pod cases. Now, this is something different. It's like a podcast, but it's a pod case. What we do is we dissect a customer's calls with the customer, and we literally go play by playbook like it's Monday. And I think it's going to be amazing. So Vince and I, Justin and I, we're going to be doing those coming very soon. Make sure you look out for those. Somebody said a one deal away. Somebody said Max to the max. Somebody said maxed out. I'm going to go back and read all these comments. Somebody just simply said, ask Max. Like, why are we making it difficult? Somebody said live with Ask Max. Dave is like, nah, somebody's already got that. He said Gary V's got Ask Gary V. Somebody said one day deal away with Max. Keep dropping your phone numbers because we're about to make another call here soon. About to make another call. What would Max do?
Thank you, Victoria.
Victoria. I think that's Victoria in Dallas, right? What do you got, J-Rock? What's the tip of the day? What's the tip of the day?
Let's see.
J-Rock, what's the tip of the day, J-Rock? Question everything. He's talking about me too. Oh man. Somebody said call Dr. Max. No, then they're gonna come after me. I'm not a doctor. I didn't even go to college. All right, so let's make a couple more phone calls. Somebody pick something. J-Rock, who you want to call? Let's call Victoria.
758-8371. Hello?
Victoria. What's up? It's Max. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Listen, what was the name of your show? What was the suggestion?
What would Max do?
What would Max do? All right, I think we're gonna throw that into the pot. I've met you I think once or twice in Dallas. Cool.
Twice,
in Dallas. So I know you're working some deals. Tell me some things. What questions do you have for me? Be very selfish and ask me something particularly to what you want to do.
Okay, so well, I had a couple questions. The first one was, do you leave contracts at appointments? Because I've had a couple, and you know, I do my follow-ups, but I haven't gotten any from those yet. But do you leave contracts at appointments?
I do not leave my contracts at appointment. I'm only going to make an offer when this person is ready to purchase. I'm not going to allow them to shop around my contract.
Oh,
so when they tell me when we agree on a deal, I'll take a deal.
Okay.
So I wouldn't leave my contract there at all.
Okay, and then my next question was about the RVM, the ringless voicemail. So when you're doing that, do you do that like Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Do you do it once a week? And do you call those same numbers? Like,
so
if I send you an RVM, I'll call them too.
Yeah. So I do calls. So when we do cold calling, we traditionally don't leave a voicemail, because we know we also going to hit that same number with an RVM. So we don't do that. What was your other question again? I'm sorry.
So that was the question. Like, how many times do you do the RVM? Do you do it is it like a 3 times a week thing, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
I have a team, so we do them every day. We have enough leads, so we do this thing every single day. But if I were you, one person show, I would pick alternate days, because some days you get calls back on the next day, and it's kind of tough to answer them all by yourself, right? You want to do something you can manage. So starting out, I would pick 2 or 3 days a week and do it like that, and then branch out and actually start doing more once you got either you can actually do more, or you hire somebody else to help you.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, I have another question.
No, keep going. Be selfish.
Okay, so the next one is okay, but when you started, because of course you didn't have REIRL, you didn't have that at first. So when you first started, how did you know who was calling you back? Because I have gotten people to call me back, and I'm using Mojo right now because that's what I can afford. But how did you figure that out? Because now it's to the point I don't even answer my phone. I wait till I get home.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that because I've come across the point where some people don't answer.
Yeah.
When I call back. So
listen, I know your problem. Because this is the exact reason why we invented REIRL. So how we used to do it is we used to say, You know what? I'm actually not in front of my computer right now. Can you tell me your address?
Okay.
Right, and that gets the conversation started. So I would definitely. That's what we used to do, and that's kind of why we invented the REI rail, because we wanted to have a more intelligent conversation with one of them. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for your event. I already got my ticket. I got the early bird, so I'm so excited. And you are the reason I actually got into wholesaling. I was kind of stupid and quit my job, but it didn't matter. I was just like, I'm going to go full force. And so I'm all in. But I can't wait to get to your event. You have been such an inspiration.
Well, I thank you. I know you're always at the pop-ups. You're willing to learn. And that weekend coming up here in Dallas, Texas, We Live 19, it's going to blow your socks off.
Thank you.
All right. So I'll see you in a few short weeks, and keep going until we get there.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Right. Bye-bye. So listen, what everybody is talking about is We Live 19. You may see this graphic up here, but it's We Live means Wholesaling Elite Live, which means we're doing this live, and it's 2019. And that means we're going to be in Dallas, Texas. Now, let me tell you kind of my idea and inspiration for putting on these events. Somebody says 18 was lit. Yeah, 18 was lit. I'm obviously very busy. And if I can take away 3 days out of the year to get as many people as possible together, I want to do that. And that's my inspiration behind creating this That's my inspiration behind creating this event, is because I want to put as many like-minded people together as possible. It's never been tried. Nobody's ever tried to put this many wholesalers together. And that's why it's a difficult event to put together. It costs a lot of money, a lot of logistical moving parts, but I am doing this so that you guys can elevate yourself. And I'm trying to bring you the top guys ever. And obviously I'm bringing Gary Vee. And for you guys that don't know who Gary Vee is, he's a big inspiration of my life. I got to meet him in person last September and sit down and talk with him. And I verified that this guy is the real deal. Obviously, he has a big company. He does a lot of stuff on YouTube and all that stuff like that. So listen, I'm just so happy to see you guys. I'm happy to put this many people together. I really want you guys to come to this event. You can go to wholesalingelitelive.com, or you can go to welive19.com, which is shorter. It takes you to the same place. And I want you to use the code LAST30. Use the code LAST30. And that's my gift to you, because we're the last 30 days, and I don't want you to miss this. You can't afford to miss this. You can't afford to miss this at all. So let's get on to the next call. Let's see who I want to call. Let's see who I want to call. Drop your numbers. Drop your numbers. All right, so let's call Lewis. You got it? Yep. We're ringing.
Hello?
Hey, is this Lewis?
This is he.
What's up, Lewis? You're on the show that has no name right now, and this is Maxwell. How you doing?
I'm thinking Ask Max is good, but you said Ask Gary if it's already taken.
Yeah, so okay, we'll do the Ask Max for right now. How are you doing tonight?
Doing well. I just have a couple of roadblocks I need your advice on.
Yeah, so this is the whole purpose. Let's shoot. See what I got.
So I was using REI Skip, and I was using batch skip tracing. Mm-hmm. But the numbers I was getting back were mostly like raw numbers. Mm-hmm. And right now I'm doing the regular skip tracing still, but the numbers are still wrong. So like I'm doing like 35 to 40 calls a day, but half of the numbers I call are incorrect. So I kind of waste a lot of time there. Like, what do you recommend for good skip tracing? If you're, aside from REI Skip.
So here's what I tell people a lot. What you put in is what you get out. And if you're finding by using multiple skip tracing services that you are not actually getting good results, it is probably because your data is what we call dirty. So I would ask you, where do you usually get your data from?
So directly from the county for tax delinquents, and same thing, it's right from the county for the probate list.
Okay. So you're using...
I'm not buying any data right now.
Okay. So and that's good. I always say going direct to the county is probably where you're going to get the cleanest data. You know, my thing with you is probably, and how much are you skip tracing at one time?
Well, I was doing like 100, but then I realized, I posted in the group actually, that like REI skip and batch skip tracing was taking it from free sources. Like the numbers that were coming up there were the same numbers I would find on like 411 or like True People search. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just stopped skip tracing and just doing it manually myself. Okay.
I can tell you from using REI skip, and now we purchased REI skip last September, that the data that comes from REI skip is pretty good, because that's the actual data we use in my company and many other people use. People we just talked to a couple calls before, they said that's how they found their numbers to actually call people. So I would go back and maybe look at your data, make sure you're putting the Excels, make sure you're matching up the names and the addresses correctly. And, you know, keep calling, because doing 30 calls a day is not going to cut it. I did by myself, I would call 100 calls in the morning and 100 calls in the evening. And that's what I did every single day until I got to that point. So if I were you, I would go out and get more data, whether you drove for dollars. What market are you in?
I'm in Savannah right now, Georgia.
Georgia. So you're in a great market, a fantastic market to actually drive for dollars. So I would get in the car and I would drive $4 more than going to the county. Now, I'm saying if you're getting the tax delinquent list in the county, that's great too. But you, I would say driving for dollars is what you need to do, and get massive amounts of these. Do you work a full-time job now?
Yes.
Okay, so you're able to. Do you work on the weekends?
No, I can definitely do it on the weekend. I have it set aside already.
Okay, cool. So what I would do is just take a full day, a full 8-hour day, and drive around. I know it sounds crazy, but drive around, because you're willing to put 40 hours into somebody else's business. At least give yourself a full 8. And if you can, give yourself a full 16. And I'm saying that just includes just working on the weekend. So you're going to be pulling 7 days a week here for a little while, but I promise you it will pay off. So get more data, get more numbers, and call more people, because you have to do this in volume, right, in order to get what you want to get out of it.
Right.
But don't give up. Promise me you won't give up.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm in this the full way.
Okay, good. I love that. I love your energy. I want you to actually go out and start doing this weekend. Don't stop.
Perfect. And I just have one more question,
Sure.
because I know like you're kind of going out of North Carolina now. Mm-hmm. Georgia is a tax lien state. Mm-hmm. So I'm just wondering, like the markets that you go into, do you take that into account? Because I'm noticing like some people, they wait out to play the tax lien game, because you can potentially make money there if you don't really care about your property.
Yeah.
So do you take that into account when you look at new markets?
I do, and the reason why is just because I know and I grown to like tax deed states, but I know people that are very successful in tax lien states by creating a strategy that is advantageous to them, like going back 2 years to finding out the actual state code and actually how it works and the laws, and going back to recommended time and start dealing with people.
Awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and go through the list now and see what I can pull out.
Okay, perfect. Just don't give up. Keep crushing it, and pump those numbers up, and I promise you're going to see a uptick in your business.
All right, thanks so much.
Awesome. Bye-bye. So we got time for one more. Somebody says, J-Rock, pick me, please. J-Rock's gonna pick you, I think. People get nervous when they see that that block number.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? This is Maxwell. How you doing?
You serious? Oh wow, this is incredible.
How you doing, man? You asked.
I'm literally right here looking at my phone, and I'm like, this can't be real.
Listen, you asked J-Rock to pick you, and he picked you. So what's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Boston. I don't know if you remember when you were on YouTube doing your podcast there. I had mentioned that when you come into Boston, you said when it's not snowing, when it's not cold. So I'm gonna let you know.
Listen, I'll be there on the 9th. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I'm doing a pop-up with Crystal and Diedrich Polite. You know those two?
Oh, I just requested them too because they're literally from my area.
Yeah. So actually, I don't even know if they announced this yet, but I'm gonna put that out there. The 9th of this March, I'm gonna be there for a pop-up that day. I actually fly in that morning, and I'm leaving that night.
I'll be there. If you need a ride from the airport, I will get you, my man.
I love it. I love it, man. So what is your question? Tell me where I can probably help you at.
Well, so literally, I started, I was laid off from bank, working in the bank and all that. And customer mind got me into wholesaling or whatever. Mm-hmm. Come to find out now, 6 months later, now I build a little group. I'm actually in my 30s, and my partner, he's actually about to be 20 years old. So his drive and then my experience, we put it together, and now we're actually almost got like 3 deals. One, on the contract. Mm-hmm. One here in our state of Massachusetts, one in your neck of the woods in North Carolina. Then we're working on another one in Rhode Island. But now one of the questions I got is, what's the best way, when you're one, especially because we're have property out of state, mm-hmm. and then we're going to show it, and also here, how do we keep them from kind of cutting us out? I know people have mentioned, to cloud the title, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But how, because like the one here, I can literally, we're going to be there, but the ones that are out of state, how, what tips can you give me on that?
So I guess this property is going to be occupied for you, right?
Well, the one that's here is actually occupied. It's tenant occupied. Mm-hmm. The other ones are not occupied.
Okay, so here's what I would do.
So I know the one in North Carolina. We spoke to the owner. He's fine with us. He's like, oh, I'll put a lockbox on there for you and everything. We actually inherited the house. His mom passed away. And he just wants to get rid of it. So he actually lives like 2 hours away. So we're like, look, if you can put a lockbox on there for us, like they don't have to come out or do anything. We'll take care of it from there.
Okay.
But he's also thinking that we're gonna fly down there to show the house. So
what part of North Carolina?
We're kind of stuck. It's Washington County, city of Plymouth.
I have no idea what it is, but J-Rock is shaking his head like he has an idea. Here's what I would do. It's
like over the east side.
Okay, it's probably towards the shore a little bit more. Here's what I would do.
Yep.
I would try to partner with somebody boots on the ground. Give up 20-30% of that deal by having somebody go to your appointment, show it to you. They actually may actually, have a buyer for you. So, that's the difficult thing about virtual wholesale is that you need to make sure that you have boots on the ground or actual people or buyers there that you're shopping for. So I would recommend you doing that 100% for sure.
Okay.
And then on the next one, I personally would partner with somebody. I would
okay.
Because half of a watermelon is better than half of a grape.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so go out and do that, and work. Just
well, that's one thing. Sorry to interrupt, but one thing, like I have put it out there to see, get some buyers, but everybody wants, like they want it closer to like Raleigh or somewhere else. Like I got a few bites, and they're like, oh, that's out of my range. I'm like, yeah, but it's I'll give you a good deal, partner. I tried that, but it's like
I keep getting that it's out of my area, it's too far. And some people were like, oh, I don't even, kind of like how you explained, like, oh, I don't even know where that is. So
yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, all right,
I've never even heard of the city or the county. You just I never.
Yeah,
heard
yeah, it's close to the Roanoke River.
Roanoke River. Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't know where it is, but it's cool. Listen, there's got to be somebody there buying, and if you got it at a great price, you need to probably reverse engineer the market and see who's the biggest landlord there, and maybe you can assign it to those guys.
Okay.
Let's see. You got any more questions for me?
No, that was just basic it, and just want to honestly say thank you, man, because I've been watching a lot of people, and you're the one, like I said, I build the group now. We have about 5 of us that kind of doing everything. Me and my other partner are kind of like the one in one. Everybody else is, the twos, because they're hopping on, and I got everybody to, subscribe to your YouTube.
Thank you.
The wholesale lead. I told everybody, we have a Facebook group, like, chat. Anytime you put on, like, I shared this with this group. I'm like, oh, all you guys are on. Get on it.
I like that.
You have to be on it. I'm kind of like their manager. I'm like, you have to be on it. Like, this is gems. Every time Max is on, is gems. So,
well, now you're
I
on,
want to thank you, man.
I appreciate your support and everybody else's support, man. Because sometimes it's hard days. I ain't even gonna sit here in front, man. Our team works very, very hard to make sure all this gets on. So, listen. Like
one thing I think you mentioned, your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
That kind of stuck. I was like, look, guys. Talk to everybody and anybody, because you never know.
Yeah, you're right, man. You are right. And listen, here's what I wanted before I leave. I know you're doing some deals virtually. There's deals right there in your backyard, though, and you know that because you got one under contract.
Oh yeah,
already.
definitely.
But those some real nice deals. I see Diedrich and
like the one here we're looking at probably signing fee. We could probably make close to like $55K or $60.
You see what I'm saying? I love those numbers.
So there's a lot of meat on it.
A lot of meat. Yeah. You guys are going to make me start going up to Boston.
Hey, anytime. Believe me, my friend. Anytime. If you want that, what they say, the chowder.
The chowder. Yeah, get some chowder. So I'll see you guys on the 9th up there in Boston. And, man, hopefully you can come down to Dallas.
You're dropping information on where and everything?
Yeah, once Diedrich and Crystal tell me where it is, I'm dropping it.
All right, my man. I'm definitely there. I'll bring my whole group.
I enjoyed talking to you, brother.
All right, have a good one. Stay blessed.
You too. Thank you. All right, guys, there you have it. I think I'm going to wrap the show. I enjoyed this. It's going to be a little bit smoother next time because it's our first time doing it. But I enjoyed this. I'm going to do this every single time. And when we come back, we're actually going to have a show name. This thing is going to have a name. This is going to have a name. We're going to have a name, Dave? Yeah, we're going to have a name. J-Rock's, we're going to call it the J-Rock Show. What's the tip of the day, J-Rock? Oh, he said, what did he say? Question everything, even me. Question everything. I don't know why he said that. He must have had a hard day. But, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Don't forget, listen, be a part of Wholesaling Elite Live 2019. 2018 was banging. 19 is bigger and better. Go to WeLive19.com, buy your tickets, and don't forget, listen, let me tell you something. Let me a little magic trick. Some of you guys are waiting on your first deal to close, tax refund coming in. I don't know. A lot of things. You're waiting on some money to come in. I'm feeling you. I was there. Trust me. But if you think you are going to this conference, if you think you're going to be at WeLive 19, go to WeLive19hotel.com. Go ahead and reserve your hotel room because it costs nothing to book it. You only pay when you get to the hotel. So book your hotel if you think you're coming before they run out and you got to be staying down the street and Ubering back and forth. Book your hotel. And if you're going to buy a ticket tonight, I'm dropping a code that lasts until next Friday, right? WeLive19. The code is LAST30. Put that code in there, and that is my gift to you. Put in the code LAST30. I'm not even going to tell you what you're going to get off of it, but put in the code and go rock out, man. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to do this next week. I might even put this on YouTube. I don't know. This was kind of rough, so we may not put this one on YouTube. But I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for coming out. And don't forget, you're one deal away.